John Edwards for the High School Sports Caravan. We are at Vianney High School tomorrow night. Vianney takes on Jackson, and we're joined by head coach Paul Day. Coach, thanks for a few minutes.
No problem.
The third time you'll see Jackson now in 12 months. Is there any change to what you're going to bring or what they're going to bring tomorrow night?
I think we both know what we run program-wise. I don't think we change a whole lot. I know we really believe in what we do, both of us. I'm really good friends with Coach Eckley, so I don't think there are going to be a whole lot of things changing. I think the game always boils down to, and it did last year in both games, the team that executes most consistently and that makes the least amount of mistakes is going to be the one that wins.
Last year, they had a really take care of Markel Smith on the defensive side of things, but it's a little different for you this year, a little bit more balanced.
We're a little more balanced. We're forced to be, but, I like the way we've progressed this offseason. I think our kids have done a good job of preparing themselves, and I think as the season wears on, we'll start to learn a little bit more about what we're going to be.
Last week for you, your quarterback, Nick Voorhees, over 270 yards combined. Talk a little bit about his effort and what you're expecting from him tomorrow night.
He actually was the starter for us in the game up at Jackson last year, so he's played in this when he was just a sophomore. He's a bigger kid. He's more athletic than he was a year ago. He's bigger than he was a year ago. He's throwing the ball a little bit better than he was a year ago. So, he's really come along. He's a great worker, and that's why he's improved so much. And he's a good leader as well. He was voted captain as a junior, and we expect him to keep getting better and be able to have some production.
Last weekend, 5 combined touchdowns from Snyder and Hardwick. Talk about what you're expecting from them tomorrow night and the rest of the year.
Well, it was Nolan's first game football. Played as a freshman but hasn't played since, and he's a really, really good athlete. So we're pretty excited about what he brings to us. Obviously, a big play guy. He's a really good defensive player when he's over there. He had a pick 6 last week. So, I think he's a great player. Obviously, Jordan's going to Miami of Ohio. He's a very talented kid. We think, his best days are in front of him as well.
Talk a little bit about the conference itself. Last week, you guys and almost everybody within the conference put up more than 40 points. Talk about how tough it's going to be for you the rest of the way after tomorrow night within the MCC.
The MCC, I think everybody knows, it's a meat grinder. So, there's 5 great teams. This year, we're all chasing CBC, but I really think all 5 of us are really pretty level playing field. We're all a little bit different in different ways, but I tell you what, the whole conference is very strong, and if you don't play well on any given night, you're not going to win.
Coach, appreciate a few minutes of your time. We're really looking forward to being here tomorrow night.
Thanks. We look forward to having you.
That's Vianney football coach Paul Day joining us for a few minutes. We're here tomorrow night, Jackson and Vianney, 7 o'clock game time on the High School Sports Caravan. You can pick up the game at misha.tv.